Halftime in Washington, set for third quarter action between the Wizards and the Jazz, with Washington up 46-39 after the Wizards had a 14-point lead during the first half. We take a look at these statistics from the first half of play tonight. Washington shooting 45% from the floor.
Also 4 for 8 from three-point range, thanks in large part to Larry Hughes, who was 3 for 5, 6 for 8. All those free throws coming in the first quarter. And you see Utah not converting their free throws, but getting 5 more attempts. Rebounds about equal. Washington with 3 steals. They're second in the league in that department. Only 2 turnovers in the first quarter, but 4 in the second quarter, coming to bringing their total to 6.
Jazz led in scoring by Matt Harpering. In fact, the only player in double figures for Utah. Kerry Linko, who is second on the team in scoring, is in with just 6 points.
Yeah, he had foul trouble and had to sit down early on. Only 2 players, Bell and Harpering, have more than 1 field goal made.
Raja Bell, who played a couple of years for the Sixers and then last year with Dallas. Wizards led by Hughes, had 3 3-pointers in the half, 16 points.
Good job. I was going to say, Jared Jeffries, 4 for 7 from the field, also had 6 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive glass. So he helped out immeasurably in that area. Got
the start again tonight. Eddie Jordan feeling a little more comfortable now with Jared and letting him start. Here's a Tom Thomas who can't get the jumper. And Greg Ostertag back in the game. Wizards have 2 players with 3 personal fouls as Stevenson drives and scores, and the lead cut to 5. Jarvis Hayes has 3 fouls, and Kwame Brown has 3 fouls for the Wizards. 46-41 Wizards, rather. Hughes off the screen. 5 seconds to shoot. Ostertag at 7-2, and Jarvis Hayes was no match for him. Harpering camped in the lane with no call, but Utah gets the rebound.
Karolinko with those long arms stripped it away from Hayes.
And the lead down to 3 again, which is as close as Utah has gotten. Hayes off the screen, buries it. Graphic artist Matt Mastracci, statistician Paul Evans, stage manager Laurie is here. Karolinko, oh, what a shot! Someone answered the prayer.
Give us a smile now. Give us a smile. Maybe he meant to do that. I doubt it.
Jarvis Hayes kicks it out for Hughes' jumper. Great assist from the rookie to Larry Hughes.
That's something that is really good to see. Washington's assist total starting to pick up. They had 11 assists in the first half.
Harpering off a screen. Jeffries couldn't get around it. Jeffries gets tied up with Harpering, and Forte calls a foul on Tom Thomas.
Now let's take a look at this last shot attempt. I guess it's going to be considered a shot attempt. He loses control of it. Goes up and comes right back through. How about that? Watch it again.
Hayes inside. Blocked by Karolinko. Jeffries gets it back. Throws it up left-handed, and he can't get the bounce. Arroyo guarded by Blake. Bell will kick it back to Arroyo. Bell off the screen. Works his way inside, and Joe Forte calls a foul. And if it's on Jarvis Hayes, that's his 4th. Great pass to Jarvis Hayes, who lost the handle. Now he fires. That's wide. Right. Oh, It was right in front of us, Phil.
It did look like it was edging a little bit to the right of the basket. I saw it too. But you never call it till you see it.
That's a good point. And Fred Sanford, he and Karl Malone went at it. Meantime, Jerry Stackhouse had 25 points, and the game-saving defensive play by Charles Oakley on Deshaun Stevenson as the Wizards beat the Jazz 105 to 103 here. And Kirilenko scores back live, and it's a 5-point Washington lead. Bad pass by Blake. Telegraphed the pass, and Arroyo picked it off. Oh, what a throw to Kirilenko, who sends it down. Points off turnovers.
Eddie Jordan before the game spoke with a lot of respect for both Lopez and Arroyo. Two young point guards stepping in the shadows of John Stockton.
Arroyo, and the lead is 1. Closest it's been since the first quarter. Thomas blocked inside, and boy, he just got mauled in there. Arroyo. Foul is called on Larry Hughes, and Ostertag watched a 14-point lead slip away here tonight, as he watched an 11-point lead slip away Sunday in New York.
Boy, the long arms of Jared Jeffries forced that turnover. And Washington will maintain possession. And then once again, Blake trying to bounce pass. Arroyo right there to take it.
4 times with the Bulls. Was such a great player. He stands for nothing less.
Well, Steve Blake tries to pick Arroyo up behind the two big men. I believe it was Blake that was out-rebounded by 10. 6 blocks by the Jazz. From this point on, Kirilenko picks up his 3rd personal. That's be an interesting matchup. Both players have quick feet. Footwork.
Hughes, great move inside. Get the roll. But we'll get 2 more free throws.
Out of fouls now. That was a 15 foul. Washington, though, with only 1 team foul this quarter, so they're in a much better position. Ooh, almost a travel.
Almost. Knocked away. Arroyo gets it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fires the jumper. Oh, my goodness. 13 points for Carlos Arroyo, while Larry Hughes has all 8 Wizards points this quarter. Kwame, quick spinning move, can't get it. Haywood tries to follow. Kwame Brown the rebound to Haywood, off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds, they'll give it to the Wizards.
Boy, there's a lot of contact going on underneath that basket. Hands flying everywhere. You got some long arms. Kwame makes a good spin move. Brendan can't put that thing down, and now the ball's like an orange.
Back line, score the field goal. Hughes will go back to the free throw line.
Kind of reminiscent of that Milwaukee game in the overtime in the 4th quarter when Larry just took over. He has been really taking charge and dominating. Has a chance for another 3-point play.
And converts it. 29 points for Larry Hughes. Arroyo, meantime, has played extremely well tonight. 13 points, his career high this year. Game against Minnesota, 30 points.
Well, good pressure from Brevin Knight. Ooh.
Offensive foul. Forte picks it up. And it's called on Jaron Collins.
You've got to like the peskiness of Brevin Knight. He just stays right with Arroyo the whole time, forcing Collins to come up, try to loose him up. I mean, that's old school play, where the big man will say, well, I'll get him off you.
Wizards down by 1. Hughes the runner. Kwame nearly had it off of Washington, and they'll give it to the Wizards. I thought the Wizards.
No, it went off Arroyo's leg. Kwame had almost had control of it. Another tough move to the basket.
Six to shoot. Hughes, tough runner, got it. What a shot!
You know what he did with that move? He turned his body towards the basket, and if that big man had really come out to challenge him, he had Brendan Haywood to dump the ball off to right underneath the basket.
Wizards have regained the lead by 1. Larry Hughes has all 13 of Washington's points this quarter. Stevenson off the screen. Oh, what a shot. 6 points for Deshaun Stevenson. And the Jazz lead by 1. Inside Haywood, tough shot, he got it.
Line drive. In fact, he might have shot that ball down.
Wizards by 1.
Boy, Brendan has really stepped in this second half and made a difference. Oh, good trap, good step out.
Arroyo. Jeffries is there. Haywood. Nice pass from Kwame.
It scared me for a minute, but they converted.
But Brendan did a great job just to control that pass. The one that was thrown to him.
Right, and it caught it. I was afraid of a charge, but Karolinko actually was right underneath the basket. 1 out of 6. Second half rebounds. Utah has that 18-11. There's that last play. Brendan Haywood with the ball. Notice that Karolinko's inside that no charge zone, so he can't pick up a charge. Wisely gets out of the way. Doesn't want to pick up his 4th.
Back live, a foul called on Brevin Knight as Matt Harpering went to the hardwood. And Utah will get it out of bounds. Larry Hughes has 4 3-pointers in this game. Earlier this season against Dallas, he had his career high with 5 3-point field goals. Coming into this season, his previous career high in a game was 3, which he had accomplished twice with the Wizards last season. Bell got it. Raja Bell with a big field goal for Utah.
Raja Bell, even though he doesn't start, he leads his team in fourth quarter minutes, averaging over 10 minutes a quarter in the fourth quarter. So Jerry Sloan feels very comfortable in going to Bell down the stretch.
Foul is on Arroyo. Arroyo has scored or assisted on 9 of the Jazz's last 10 field goals. 5 field goals and 4 assists in the last 14 minutes for Carlos Arroyo. And Brevin Knight, huge free throw, missed. One of 2. Wizards by 2. Bell again, now guarded by Hughes. Karolinko has been fairly quiet, lays it off for Ostertag. Stolen by Hughes. Hughes, goaltending.
Boy, they could have called a foul too, but I think they're just going to get the goaltending. That's what Larry's saying, no foul. Bell goes for the steal, misses it. He's out of the play. Now Larry gets it. Gets some contact on the release.
He was nailed by Ostertag.
Ostertag's the one that committed the turnover.
33 points for Larry Hughes. 15 in 8 minutes this quarter. Washington by 4. Arroyo. How good has he been? 15 points for Carlos Arroyo in his second year from Florida International.
Well, both these teams have players that are hot, and they're just milking them.
Jeffries inside.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Wizards by 5.
They matched his 10-rebound performance against the Knicks the other night.
Which was a career high. Ostertag inside. He got fouled. Utah shooting just about 70% from the free throw line. Normally a 76% free throw shooting team. Washington by 4 with 3:05 to play in regulation. Wizards trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. They've lost 9 of 10. Kwame too strong. Linko for 3.
Doesn't shoot a high percentage, but he has the second most made threes on the team, coming in with 17. But like I said before, this team doesn't shoot threes at all.
Hughes is pushed from behind by Raja Bell. As Jarvis Hayes will come back into the lineup. And Larry Hughes will go back to the free throw line when we come back after this timeout. Double finger. Arroyo lost it for a moment. Brevin Knight is on him like a cheap suit. Now Arroyo, that's blocked by Thomas. Kerry Linko gets it, drives, and scores. Wow, that guy is...
I'm not sure Jared had cleared that striped area. That probably was the one reason that Kerry Linko didn't pick up his 5th foul.
Knight penetrates for Hayes. Jumper for Jarvis. Too short. Jeffries trying to keep it alive. Can't. And the Jazz with a field goal can regain the lead. 1:32 to play in regulation. Bell drives on Jeffries, knocked away, and stolen. Big play, 3-on-2. Hughes, and a blocking foul called by Nolan Fine. I'm looking at Eddie Jordan because I'm just waiting for his reaction to see had that been called an offensive foul.
Boy, I tell you what, that was an awfully close play. Arroyo, that was an awfully close play. That could have gone either way.
Could have. That's where you get the dilemma that you're faced with a block charge. And Nolan Fine makes the call, and Hughes makes the free throw. Larry with tying his season high with 36 points. Oh, he missed that one. Hughes from the line tonight, 12 of 14. Wizards by 3.
Well, Brevin Knight fighting through those picks.
Ostertag inside, missed it, tipped it up, no good. Tip kept alive by Aton Thomas. Great job by Thomas. 1 minute to play in regulation. Eddie Jordan shouting instructions for the play. Hughes goes down hard. Out of bounds to Washington.
The key is, will they call possession and reset the clock?
We'll take another look at this. The Jazz players vehement that the ball went off Washington.
Well, Larry loses his footing right about here. Tries to shuffle it off. Oh, this should be a good view.
Maybe it did go off Jarvis Hayes.
On the shot clock.
Hughes lost it. Oh, and it's stolen away. How do you like that? Boy, that could turn out to be crucial. 2-point Wizards lead.
Well, good pressure allows the time to get back to Ostertag.
Kerry Linko guarded by Hayes, goes around him. A block by Thomas. Big block by Aton Thomas. Tom Thomas, 18th in the league in block shots. And none bigger than that one right there. 2-second difference between the game and shot clock. Eddie Jordan orchestrating the play for Hughes, who draws a foul.
It's going to be Ostertag. A delay of game, probably.
It is.
Any number of other things.
It is. I think Forte looked to Nolan Fine to say, don't call it technical. It's just a delay of game.
He also had Sloan that erupted off the bench. What a block from Tom Thomas right there to deny Kirilenko that basket. And then at the other end, a foul call on Ostertag, not really making a definitive move to step over and seal down the position.
2 blocks in the game by Tom Thomas, and that one was gigantic. Larry Hughes in the quarter, 4 of 5 from the field, 10 of 11 from the free throw line.
Kirilenko trying to turn the corner under a lot of pressure from Jarvis Hayes, but the block with the left hand.
That was beautiful.
Yep.
Season high 37 for Larry Hughes. Make it 38. His career high 44 against Denver in April of 2000 with Golden State. Arroyo. Oh, he traveled.
He sure did.
How did they not see that? He took 4 steps.
The ball never touched the floor.
So the Wizards' previous last victory was in Milwaukee in overtime. They had lost 4 straight since then. They snap it tonight with a good victory here against Utah.